welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is prepping for what might be a global pandemic and possibly an economic shutdown. As of today, February 24th, 2020, the official numbers of the coronavirus are 80,000 confirmed cases and over 2,600 deaths. Fears of a possible global economic shutdown have caused the stock market to plunge, and the worst might still be yet to come. It might take months to find a cure for this virus, and the World Health Organization has already said this might be disease X, that officials have long warned could spark a dangerous pandemic. Whether prepping for a pandemic, a natural disaster, even quite possibly a war, a prepper is a person that is self-sufficient to protect themselves and their families in case of a foreseeable or unforeseeable emergency situation. Self-reliance is freedom and peace of mind. Things happen very fast when news of imminent danger are close to home. Your neighbors will instantly become your competitors at the food markets and fuel stations. Shortages of food, water, and medical supplies happen within days or even hours. Having your basic preps already stored means you won't have to expose yourself to the long lines and the worry that comes when you can't provide for your family because there just aren't any supplies left. I would like to start by saying that this is not a definitive list of everybody's needs. This is just what I have in my prep kit, and I think that that might be helpful for the majority of people, but everybody's needs are individual, so please tailor your needs to yours and your family. So obviously, with dealing with a virus here, maybe a possible pandemic, then what you want to be concerned with is being sterile and having, plastic forks, plastic knives, not having to reuse utensils, not having to use too much water, disposable items. You want to have disinfectant spray. Lysols work really well. Make sure you're going to have all your essential medicines that you need: ibuprofen, cold and flu medicine. You want to have your alcohol-based gels, wipes. If you have any medical conditions such as diabetes, heart conditions, make sure you have your medicines for that. Face masks are hard to find nowadays, but if you can find them, definitely get them. Gloves. Plenty of wipes, antibacterial, and this water bob. It holds 100 gallons of water. You can put it in a tub, and that's good for drinking water. Your toiletries, plenty of canned food. At least try to prepare for at least 1 month per person in your household. Make sure you have plenty of water. And Clorox, what they use that is for disinfectant for water. And the Gatorade, they've been giving those to patients that have the coronavirus to keep them hydrated. So something good to pack. Preppers swear by duct tape, so make sure you have plenty of duct tape handy. Good for patching, repairs. There's so many uses for duct tape. Watch my bug out bag video, how to make a survival pack, that I created my first video on YouTube. Make sure you have plenty of batteries for lights, radios, flashlights, and make sure you have a battery tester. Amazon sells batteries in bulk. They have them at pretty decent prices. They sell all kinds of batteries: D batteries, C batteries, AAA, AA. Lanterns. You can even get lanterns that have emergency radios built into them.
Air reserve base, fair. Temperature 74 degrees, the dew point 63, and the relative humidity 67%.
This is a lantern I picked up. I go camping, so most of these prepper supplies I have just because I go camping: the kitchens, grills, outdoor stuff. And this one is great because it comes with 4 detachable lights. So you can literally give 4 people in your house each a flashlight with just one lantern. They recharge with the batteries built into them. They have stands, and they're also magnetic. Make sure you have a lot of propane on hand. If you have portable stoves, portable grills, propane obviously is a must-have. And again, since I go camping, I have all these supplies, and I use them. We also go through hurricanes here in Florida, so this is stuff that everybody pretty much has out here. Also have spare tanks of for your barbecue gas grills. Generators are really great to have. At this point, you're looking at longer term bugging in and needing electricity. Now we move on to the more extreme part of the prep kit. This is an M40 CBRN mask, which stands for chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear defense. These are the kind of masks that you want that go from pandemics all the way to nuclear fallout. Behind are Geiger counters, which one day I'll make a review video for them, since I live next to a nuclear power plant. You want to have a ham radio to be able to communicate in case there are no lines of communication via cellular or computer. It's always good to have an emergency radio that can play weather bands, AM, FM, and shortwave.
Stream. Intercoastal waters a moderate. Friday, north winds 10 to 15 knots. Sea.
Security and self-sufficiency will only be maintained by having some way to protect yourself. Being proficient in the use of firearms will help you get that security to protect you and your family. Knives are very important, and a good knife will last you a lifetime. See my other video of random-made knives. When supplies become scarce, ammunition will be another commodity that is a good item to stockpile. Make sure you have enough for all of the handguns and shotguns and rifles that you deem necessary for protection. Make sure you have enough magazines for all your high-capacity rifles in case of a shortage as well. When people want to take your stuff, body armor is better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Have a pre-made bug-out bag ready to go. See my first video on YouTube where I can show you how to make one. This is a fuel siphon in case you need to siphon gas from another vehicle. Have a good camera system that has coverage of your entire home. Another item that might not be obvious is alcohol. Alcohol is good for disinfectants, especially vodka, brandy, rum, and gin. They also have medicinal uses, cooking and preservation uses. You can use them for bartering, and they make great stress reliefs if you've been bugging in for a long time. The bug out vehicle, the prepper's choice. A bug out vehicle by definition is what you would hop into if you needed to get out of Dodge. You pack your family and your survival supplies and race out of town to avoid danger that was coming for you. Your bug out vehicle should allow you to at least hold 4 people. It must be able to carry your supplies. It must be able to navigate rough terrain and rough weather. And it must be fairly nimble and able to negotiate obstacles quickly. The best bug out vehicles, in my opinion, are the Jeep, a 4-wheel drive truck with a crew cab, 4-wheel or all-wheel drive SUVs. Another part of what I use for security in my home are lights and linking them to the Alexa system.
Computer, yellow alert.
By using Alexa, I can tell my lights to create certain alerts with sirens, and all the lights in the house light up. That could be useful as a deterrent. If someone is trying to enter your house and you set off an alert that all the Alexas start making sounds and at the same time lights flashing everywhere, they might think twice about entering your premises. The alerts are also good for warning people in your house if they're in another room or upstairs that there's an actual emergency taking place.
Computer, red alert.
Whether it be a home invasion, a fire, or any other disasters that might be arising. Also, you can activate these alerts using the Alexa app remotely. So if you see someone going close to your house or someone trying to break into your house, you can always just tell the Alexa app to do red alert or yellow alert or whatever you want to call your alerts.
Computer, standard lighting.
By popular demand, I will be making a video explaining exactly how to set this all up with the sounds and fire off on all the Alexas. I wish you all good health, be safe, be secure, and take care of your families. Remember to pray for peace, but be ready for war. Thank you for watching.